Hey coin enthusiasts, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of Jefferson nickels. We'll be exploring the top 5 Jefferson nickels by value, their history, and what makes them so special. So if you're into coin collecting or just curious about valuable coins, stick around. 1976 Jefferson nickel. By 1976, the Jefferson nickel had been in production for nearly 4 decades. That year was particularly special as it marked the United States bicentennial, celebrating 200 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. However, unlike the quarter, half dollar, and dollar coins, the nickel did not receive a special bicentennial design. The 1976 Jefferson nickel features the same design elements introduced in 1938. On the obverse, we have a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. The word liberty and the year 1976 are inscribed to the left of Jefferson's profile, along with the motto, "In God We Trust." The reverse side showcases Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia plantation home, with the inscriptions E pluribus unum above and Monticello, 5 cents in United States of America below. Segment 3 Mint Marks. Graphic Mint Marks PDS. The 1976 Jefferson nickel was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia No Mint Mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S. The San Francisco Mint primarily produced proof coins, which are specially made for collectors and have a higher quality finish. In total, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 367 million nickels, Denver produced over 563 million, and San Francisco minted around 4 million proof coins. Each mint mark can affect the value of the coin, especially in higher grades. Now let's talk value. In circulated condition, the 1976 Jefferson nickel is generally worth its face value of 5 cents. However, uncirculated and proof coins can be more valuable. For uncirculated coins, values can range from $0.25 to $3 depending on the condition and the mint mark. Proof coins, especially those graded PR69 or PR70 by a professional grading service, can be worth between $3 and $10 or more. The highest values are typically reserved for coins with full steps, a term used to describe the sharpness of the steps on Monticello. 1988 Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, this 5-cent piece features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous home, Monticello, on the reverse. The 1988 Jefferson nickel is no exception, maintaining this classic design. On the obverse, we see the left-facing portrait of Jefferson with the inscription "In God We Trust" to the left and "Liberty" along with the date to the right. The reverse showcases Monticello with the inscriptions "E pluribus unum Monticello, 5 cents in United States of America." Segment 2 Mint Marks in Production. Now let's talk about mint marks in production. In 1988, the Jefferson nickel was produced at 3 different mints: Philadelphia P, Denver D, and San Francisco S. The Philadelphia and Denver mints produced the business strike nickels, while the San Francisco mint produced the proof versions. Here are the mintage numbers for the 1988 Jefferson nickel. Philadelphia 771 million, Denver 637 million, San Francisco proof 3,262,000. Now, on to the part you've been waiting for, the value. The value of a 1988 Jefferson nickel can vary based on its condition and mint mark. Let's break it down. For circulated coins, the value is generally around face value, which is 5 cents. However, uncirculated coins can be worth more. Philadelphia P and Denver D mint uncirculated nickels can range from $0.25 to $1. Proof coins from the San Francisco S mint can be worth $1.50 to $3 or more depending on their condition. Keep in mind that coins with high grades, such as those certified by NGC or PCGS, can fetch higher prices. The highest grades, MS67 or MS68, can significantly increase a coin's value. Don't forget to keep an eye out for error coins. Some 1988 Jefferson nickels may have striking errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes, which can add to their value. These errors can sometimes fetch prices ranging from $20 to several $100s, depending on their rarity and demand. 1978 Jefferson nickel. The 1978 Jefferson nickel continues this classic design. On the obverse, we see Jefferson's left-facing profile, along with the inscriptions "In God We Trust" and "Liberty," followed by the year 1978. On the reverse, we have a depiction of Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia plantation home, with the words "E pluribus unum Monticello, 5 cents in United States of America." The year 1978 was an interesting time in American history. The country was still feeling the effects of the post-Vietnam War era, and the economy was experiencing inflationary pressures. Despite these challenges, the production of coins like the Jefferson nickel continued steadily. Now let's talk mintage. In 1978, the Philadelphia and Denver mints produced Jefferson nickels. The Philadelphia Mint struck approximately 367 million coins, while the Denver Mint produced around 287 million coins. These large numbers mean that the 1978 Jefferson nickel isn't particularly rare, but there are still factors that can affect its value. Condition is key when it comes to coin collecting. A well-preserved, uncirculated 1978 Jefferson nickel can fetch a higher price compared to one that's been in circulation. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect uncirculated coin. Most 1978 nickels found in pocket change will be in lower grades, typically ranging from very fine VF to extremely fine EF. So what are these nickels worth? For a 1978 Jefferson nickel in average circulated condition, you can expect a value of around 5 to 10 cents. However, if you have a mint state coin MS65 or higher, it could be worth $2 to $10 depending on the specific grade and the market demand. Proof versions from special mint sets can be even more valuable. Here are a few tips for collectors. Always handle your coins by the edges to avoid fingerprints, store them in a cool, dry place to prevent tarnishing, and consider using a professional grading service for high-value coins. 1990 Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous home, Monticello, on the reverse. The 1990 Jefferson nickel continued this tradition, maintaining the classic design that has become a staple in American coinage. The obverse of the 1990 Jefferson nickel showcases a left-facing profile of Thomas Jefferson. You'll notice the word Liberty to the left with the date 1990 in the mint mark, if applicable, to the right. The reverse side depicts Jefferson's home, Monticello, with the inscriptions Monticello 5 cents United States of America and E pluribus unum. The coin is made of a copper-nickel alloy, with a diameter of 21.2 millimeters and a weight of 5 grams. In 1990, Jefferson nickels were produced at 3 different mints, Philadelphia P, Denver D, and San Francisco S. The coins from Philadelphia and Denver were made for general circulation, while the San Francisco Mint produced proof coins for collectors. The value of a 1990 Jefferson nickel can vary significantly based on its condition and mint mark. Circulated coins from Philadelphia and Denver are generally worth face value. However, uncirculated coins and those in higher grades, such as MS65 or above, can fetch higher prices, typically ranging from $1 to $5. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, especially those in pristine condition, can be worth more. A typical proof 1990 Jefferson nickel in PF65 condition might be valued between $3 and $6. Coins with special features, such as full steps on Monticello, are particularly sought after by collectors and can command even higher prices. When collecting 1990 Jefferson nickels, it's important to look for coins with minimal wear and strong details. Full steps on Monticello are a key indicator of a high-quality strike. Always handle coins with care, using gloves to avoid fingerprints, and store them in protective holders to maintain their condition. 1951 Jefferson nickel. The 1951 Jefferson nickel was minted during an interesting time in American history. Post-World War II America was experiencing a period of economic growth and social change. The Jefferson nickel itself had been in circulation since 1938, designed by Felix Schlag. Felix Schlag's design for the Jefferson nickel was chosen through a public competition. His winning design features a profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side and Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home, on the reverse. On the obverse, we see Thomas Jefferson's left-facing profile along with the inscriptions "In God We Trust, Liberty." In the year 1951, Jefferson's portrait is bold and iconic, symbolizing his lasting impact on American history. The reverse features the image of Monticello, Jefferson's stately home, with the inscriptions "E pluribus unum Monticello 5 cents" in United States of America. This design is a beautiful tribute to one of America's founding fathers. In 1951, the Jefferson nickel was struck at 3 different mints, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint produced a slightly different version of the coin, distinguishable by their mint marks: no mint mark for Philadelphia, a D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. The mint mark can be found on the reverse side of the coin, to the right of Monticello. This small detail can significantly impact the coin's value, as some mint locations produce fewer nickels than others. Now let's talk about the value of the 1951 Jefferson nickel. The value of these coins can vary greatly depending on their condition, mint mark, and whether they have any unique errors. The condition of a coin is graded on a scale from poor P1 to mint state MS70. A 1951 Jefferson nickel in average circulated condition is typically worth around 10 to 50 cents. However, uncirculated examples can be worth significantly more. For instance, a 1951 Jefferson nickel in MS65 condition can be worth around $10 to $20. Coins from the Denver and San Francisco mints tend to be more valuable due to their lower mintage numbers. The rarest and most valuable 1951 Jefferson nickels are those in the highest grades with perfect luster and no visible wear. These coins can fetch prices well over $100 at auctions. Additionally, error coins can be particularly valuable. Look out for off-center strikes, double dies, and other minting errors that can make a 1951 Jefferson nickel a rare collector's item. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 1951 Jefferson nickel is a fascinating piece of numismatic history. Its rich history, unique design, and varying values make it a must-have for any coin collection.